This is your girl Renee, and today we are going to be starting our some more onion seeds. The one that Q has got me addicted to, or I just want to see if I can grow those onions. So it's going to be the Cipollini onions. Remember, I got these off of Amazon. So, and there's like 250 seeds in this little package. So, I'm going to be using one of my takeout trays that I have already filled up with those little pea pellets that I love using. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my little trusty chopstick here and we are going to get these pea pellets open like I always do. Let me get this thing tightened so you guys can do it. See? I'm going to open them up so I can expose the soil in these little pea pellets. And as I always say, these pea pellets come with all the fertilizer and everything the seed will need in order to help it germinate and get it going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 seeds in each one of these pellets, because these pellets are nice and roomy, and I've never grown these cipollini seeds before, these onions. So we gonna try and see if I can get a good germination off of them, because I'm excited about growing them. Because I went to my grocery store the other day and I was looking for to see if they had those in the grocery store, and they don't have them at my local farmers market. So it is always what it is. So I've got these already open. They're already pre-moistened and they are looking fantastic. So I'm so excited. So let's open up the seed packet and see what they look like. All right, you guys, the struggle was real trying to get this package of seeds um, open. So let me show you what these Cipollini seeds look like. They're like typical onion seeds. Look. So we gonna see. So like I said, I'm gonna put 2 in each one of these little pea pellets. And I'm not gonna put them too deep because onion seeds are really small, so you don't have to put them too deep. So I'm just gonna stick them on there, and I'm not gonna close them up because I'm gonna plant them all, and then I'll come back and I will put the soil over them. Maybe I should go down this way so I won't get confused on where I put these seeds and stuff at. Okay, guys, let's finish putting these seeds in here. So let's put one here, here. We're just gonna stick these bad boys in there, and I hope that they will grow. Because I'm so excited about these. And I'm gonna put the date on here so I'll know when I planted them, and we can see how long it takes for them to germinate. And I'm thinking good thoughts so we can get some good germination and they will grow nicely for us. So if these grow nicely for me, then I will be growing these every year. And that is for sure. I need to get some more seeds. Okay, let's put a little bit more in my hand. And it looks like it's an overcast today, so I'm gonna do a little work outside today. I'm gonna start clearing out uh those garden boxes, the ones I want to switch over to the metal ones. So I'm going to do that hopefully, and take out my old tomato plants that are on the deck too, because they are done. And those were the tomatoes that were my Cherokee Purple. So my Cherokee Purple challenge is over. So, and I have enjoyed every tomato that I was able to receive from that Cherokee Purple plant. And they are delicious. So if you have never tried Cherokee Purple, you have to put that on your tomato list for next season. I got these last two I'm going to do here. And I got one here. I tell you, planting seeds and stuff is so relaxing. So I'll move this one over a little bit. So relaxing, you guys. You guys know because you plant as many seeds as I do. So we're going to put the extras back in the pack. Now we're going to cover these bad boys over with some of this good soil. Then I'm going to press them down so it'll make contact with the soil. So I'm going to give these seeds a good start. Come on, baby. Grow, grow, grow for me. They're kind of hard to see because the soil is brown and these seeds are black, but they kind of like blend in. So I'm just hoping that they will grow for me. And you know what makes me so excited is when I start seeing the green poking up from the soil. That lets me know at least they have germinated, and that tells me these seeds are good because I've never brought these seeds before from Amazon. It's my first time, so I'm hoping. And I read all the comments and stuff. Some said it was hard for them to get these seeds to germinate. Some said they didn't have a problem with the germination of these seeds. So I'm hoping that I'm in the category of that. I didn't have a hard time getting these seeds to germinate. Come on, little. Now I see this one. This one just won't want to go under the soil. Get under the soil, seed, because we need you to grow, grow, grow. All right, so I've got them all in. The soil is nice and wet. And we're going to cover this up. And I'm going to, I need to write on here what they are. Let's write my pen right here. So I'm going to write it on the top here. Why am I always trying to do something when I don't have my glasses on? Put Cipollini. Onions. Yeah. And I'll put the date on here. I'll find out what the date is today. All right, so we got that one done. And then, you guys, set that to the side. And then I'm going to plant some more of these early Texas grano onions that I've already got under my grow lights. So I'm going to plant some more of those while I'm with you here. And I'm going to put one. I'm going to try just putting one seed in these pellets and see how they do it. Because normally I put two at a time. But this time we're going to put one. One. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so let's see if I can get 5 seeds out of here. We'll plant these, and then we'll be done with this video. I'm going to stick what works. I think that's more than 5, but hey, I can put them back in the package. So I'm going to put them 2 deep. Just going to stick these in here real quick. Stick this one in there because this one, put one in there. In here. And I am on this onion. I am determined to get me more and more onions. I am hopeful that now I know these seeds will germinate, and I know these are good seeds, so I don't have to worry about these germinating because I already have these growing under the grow light, so this is a good thing. These will work. These have been tried and true. Plant down. Because then when these grow, I can just take this whole pea pellet and I can just stick it outside in the ground. I gotta find me another area to where I can put these under some grow lights once they get to growing. All right, so these are right on here. Texas early grano. I just put Texas here. Early grano onions. All right, got them labeled. All right, you guys. So we planted our cipollini onions, which I'm so excited. Thanks, Q, for getting me motivated to try these. And I planted some more of our True Blue, guaranteed that these will grow. Is Texas early grano onions. All right, guys, I'll keep you posted. They are ready to rock and roll. All right, Cipollini, make me proud. All right, I'm representing and seeing if I can grow these onions so I can show Q that she motivated me for a good thing, and that is growing some new variety of onions that I've never ever grown before. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And your girl, woohoo, is still on the train of growing onions. Take care. Oh, and don't forget, if you guys have grown any other variety of onions that you want to share with me, let me know because I'm looking for a really good red onion. I'm good with the white and the yellow, but my red onions didn't do so well. So if you have a good suggestion for a good red onion, let your girl know. Look at this. You see Theodore down there? Let me show you. Let me tell you a quick story about Theodore. Let me tell you a quick story about Theodore. You see Theodore over here? Let me put you down a little bit. See him over here? Now, Theodore over here, he's been like growing that way towards the, well, I should say that way towards the light, which is fine because he seems to like that spot. But Theodore was growing, and I tried to wrap him around this cocoa core thing here. But Theodore was fighting me tooth and nail. He was like, Renee, I don't want to go that way. And I would wrap him. I'd get up in the morning. Theodore would be unwrapped and he'd be going in that same direction again. So I said, okay, Theodore, we got to get you to used to going and curling yourself around this cocoa core so you can start growing straight up versus straight, this way. We don't need to go that way. So what I did is I got a little clip right here on Theodore down here. I got a little one of those tomato clips to hold the tomato stalk to the pole. So I slapped one of them on Theodore, and I was like, all right, Theodore, you won't have to confirm, buddy, because he seems to be doing okay. So I just did that the other day. So I'm hoping that he won't fight me on that. So, hey, we got to learn to coexist, me and Theodore. And then when it gets a little colder, I don't think I can keep him in the windowsill here because I think this windowsill gets a little too cold. So I'm going to have to try to figure out where I'm going to stick him in the winter months where he can get some sun. Or I might have to just stick him under one of my grow lights and keep him happy that way through the winter. But I just wanted to give you an update on Theodore, letting you know this plant is He's a challenge. He's growing well. He's doing good, but Theodore's got a mind of his own. So me and him had to have a long talking to. So we came to some kind of common ground. So Theodore um, is doing great, and I have two more leaves on Theodore. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Want to see if I can give you a close-up look at Theodore. Hold on. All right, so here is the clamp that I stuck on Theodore, and these are the two new leaves that Theodore has gotten. See, he's got one there, and he's right there. But overall, Theodore got his little water over here next to me, so I can just put it in his pot when he needs it. And I need to give him another one of those spikes that'll feed him for up to 3 months. So all right, Theodore, there's his leaves. They looking good. They still have those little white things on it, but it doesn't seem to be bothering him, and it doesn't seem to be causing any kind of problems for him. So, Theodore, you are looking good. All right. Say goodbye, Theodore. Bye, everyone. Okay, guys, I will talk to you later, and I will keep you updated on how Theodore is doing and also how these onions are doing. All right, have a wonderful day, you guys. Talk to you in the next video. Bye, Theodore. Say bye. Say bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.